Hey guys, what's up? Hope all is well, and I want to say thank you guys for tuning in into my YouTube video. Now guys, I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done like a video like this, but in saying that, I just finished off watching the comeback challenge day 1 of Tony Robbins, and I've been so inspired and so empowered that I wanted to set this all up, get the lights on, get the camera on, get the mic up, to just have a chat with you guys, to share to you all how I've been lately and the reason why I've been posting, and to share to you guys what has changed me and what's actually got me into this state right now of wanting to say, you know what, I'm king, like I'm king for whatever's in front of me. But I want to share to you guys that first. But I want to share to you guys the issue. I want to share to you guys some of the problems that I've been going through lately. Now, guys, I haven't been going through like any depression or any stress or feeling anxious. Honestly, I was just coming to a place right now where things are starting to become hazy. Things are starting to become a bit foggy. And what I was doing was I was just continuing to kind of build momentum. I started to realize that my mindset was you're pretty good up there, right? Like my personal development is getting there and it's totally fine. But what I really needed to know is what is it that I actually really want? And so for me, what I find difficult is actually looking at something and grabbing a hold of it and actually fully committing to it completely. Like I wouldn't say I find it really hard, but when it came to these moments, I'm actually finding it hard, to put content out there, because I started to realize that there's a lot of things behind me that I'm still holding on to. So it's like, you think about it, think of yourself, walking and just having all this weight on your legs or having weight on your shoulders. It's like carrying a backpack that is full of books or just full of weights. And I started to realize that the weights were actually the things that I was holding onto, as in, things like, I'm not too sure if it was the right thing to actually leave uni. Because guys, I don't know if you guys know, but I ended up taking a step away from uni and deferring from uni to really pursue on this journey to personal branding. Like that was one thing. Another thing that I just let go of is work. Like I'm no longer going to be working as of the 2nd of July 2020. I will no longer be a Woolworths team member. And so those are the weights that I still have in my backpack. I'm saying to myself, you know what, I can't see it. It's not in front of me. That's totally fine. But the worst thing about it is I'm still carrying it. I'm still carrying it in my backpack. And there are so many other things that I'm carrying in my backpack. And I started to realize that sometimes what I was doing was, I was grabbing things like being a content creator or wanting to help other people out, and I'm chucking that into my load of what I'm carrying, not realizing that I needed to let certain things go. Because sometimes in life, right, you think of your life like a bag, right? That there is only so much that you can carry, right, in your bag. So sometimes in life, what you need to do is you need to take it out and give it away. Right? You just need to let it go. But sometimes the cool thing about having your the things that you're carrying in your bag, sometimes you can take it out and you can give it to someone else, right? You can actually delegate it and give it to someone else. Like there is so many things that you can do in terms of what you're doing with the things that you're carrying. So I started to realize I'm carrying so many things, I need to let go of stuff. So I went through that stage, and this is all part of the journey, right? Like I'm coming to a stage right now where I'm not wanting to let go of certain things because I have an emotional attachment to it. Like I have a human emotion attached to these certain things, which is good when it comes to you working there and actually kind of being there. For me being at uni, I had an emotional attachment because there were so many things that I can do as a social worker, and I love it so much because I love helping people. But when it came to actually letting it go, I found it hard because I'm like, I'm gonna let this all go to pursue this journey. So I was going through this moment of I'm not too sure, being indecisive. And then I made my decision. I said, no, I'm going, I'm leaving it, I'm letting it go, and I'm gonna pursue this. Because if I don't do it now, then when am I ever going to do it? So that's pretty much what happened, right? That was pretty much the issue that I was going through. Just being indecisive and not really going with letting my yes be yes, my no be no. And so it came to this day, right? I started to I woke up today, done my training, done all my personal development, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to dedicate this day. Today's Thursday right now. I'm going to dedicate this day to spend on personal development and really asking the question critically as to why I want to do what I want to do. Why do I want to do vlogs, right? Why do I want to talk in front of a camera constantly? Why do I want to provide so much value to people out there? What is my why? And so, I said to myself, all right, like we need to actually get into, I don't know, somewhat of a seminar or watching videos, not getting inspiration, but getting like momentum, like wanting to receive information so that I can get momentum to get things running. Because I was in a place of being stagnant, and what I needed to do is just like slowly get up, right? And be on an angle and start to increase, right? In momentum. So, what I want to share to you guys is I just finished right now, like at 7 o'clock. I ended up just finishing the comeback challenge. So day 1 of the comeback challenge, the 7-day comeback challenge that is run by Tony Robbins. Now, if you guys don't know who Tony Robbins is, let me give you guys a crash course on who he is, right? He is one of the most inspirational, motivational speakers of all time. I would say, like, I'm not saying that he's like the Jim Rohn. I'm not saying that he's a Les Brown. I'm saying he's just Tony Robbins, right? But this guy, man, like this guy has impacted and inspired so many people, and he is obviously successful. And long story short, he's doing a 7-day comeback challenge to help us, right? Like people that have been affected by the COVID-19. And the funny thing about this, right, is he's doing it for free, right? I don't see much guys like him, really inspirational, giving out his time for free. Now, I'm not too sure if he is getting paid. I'm not too sure if he's not. I have no clue. But what I know is that I'm getting the value for free, right? All I needed to do is go into our Facebook group, join, right? And then I was in straight away. So there was no money involved. They didn't tell us that they need to do anything. He is generously giving free value that has inspired athletes, like professional athletes, professional business people. These are the things that he's giving to us for free without no return. All he wants us to do is to make a comeback, right? And I was like, yo, let's go. And I gotta say, guys, I've been truly inspired, and I wanted to share to you guys just one thing that I got that I said to myself, I need to get this out of my chest. There was 3 things that he mentioned, and he calls it the 3 S's to your breakthrough. And so the first thing that he says is to change your state. Whenever you're going through life, whenever you're going through struggles, the first thing that he kind of encourages us to do is to focus on changing our state. So what that means is like, guys, we need to realize that we're human and we also have emotions. And sometimes in life, what we do, I would say most of the time, everything comes down to emotions, right? We react with emotions. Sometimes in life we make decisions out of emotions. One thing he says is if you want to have breakthrough, you need to change your state. And like legit, for me right now, I'm literally changing my state. I don't know if you guys can feel it. I don't know if you guys can experience it right now, but I am energetic and I'm keen. Guys, it is 7:28 p.m. and I'm doing this video on a Thursday and I'm hyped up. This is usually the time where I'm like, oh bro, I'm so tired, but I'm so keen. So that's the first thing that he shared about was your state, to change your state. If you're wanting to have breakthrough, change your state. The second thing that he says, right, is to change your story. I don't know about you guys, but for me, one thing that I'm really guilty of is creating stories in my head, all right? Creating stories. I'm a really good storyteller. I'll tell you guys that for sure. And one thing I'm really good at telling stories is fake ones, right? Like stories that aren't true. And I don't know about you, but for me, I was experiencing that. I was kind of telling myself these certain stories that like, oh, I'm not too sure if this is the right thing. I don't know if this is the right thing for me to leave uni. I'm not too sure if this is the right thing to leave Woolworths. Like, I'm having all these like kind of dilemmas in my mind. But I started to realize that I was creating a story that was fake, right? It wasn't literally real. Like it wasn't a real story. And so that's the second thing. Like if you really want breakthrough, right? This is what Tony Robbins is saying. If you're really wanting to have breakthrough in life, change your story. But first, what you need to do is you need to change your state. Without changing your state, you won't be able to change your story. So that's the second thing. And then the last thing that he says is strategy. That's when you start to find your strategy. When it comes to strategies, right, that's like your house, like how you're gonna get the resources that you're gonna grab, the techniques or the strategies that you're gonna get. Like for me right now, I haven't been really focusing much on my strategies, on like, how I'm gonna be delivering. But I'm gonna get there. This is all part of the journey. Like I'm not like your famous YouTuber yet, but I'm just sharing to you guys kind of like what's been happening right now. I'm wanting to give you guys some value that I've learned. Yeah, the third thing that Tony Robbins spoke about was strategy. A lot of us and a lot of people out there focus too much on the how. We focus so much on the how and not really focus much on the why and the what. So syntax is important here. Yeah guys, that's the 3 things that he shared on Breakthrough, and I'm excited because I'm like, I am literally having a breakthrough right now. And if you guys realize, I haven't been putting much videos out there, and I'm putting one up right now. And honestly, I'm just being true to myself and being real. But what I'm wanting to tell you guys right now, probably my encouragement to everyone out there, if you wanted to find a breakthrough, focus on those 3 things. Change your state, change your story, and find a strategy, right? Those are the 3 S's. But other than that, that is all that I got for this video. I want to say thank you to everyone that's watched this, especially on my journey. If you guys like this video, please give us a like down below. And if you guys got any comments, please give us some comments. Anything that you want to know about me, about any other videos or any future videos that you want me to do, please put it down below. But more importantly, guys, please subscribe to me, please. And also click on that bell button to get all your notifications. But that's all that I got. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Let's go.